Hello all, my name is Vasanth. I am studying AZ104 in Huzefai online training class, and this is project need to be submitted. Let me open the draw AO, which I have done some architecting that. So this project demonstrates a practical implementation of a hub and spoke topology in Azure. As illustrated in the accompanying diagram, this diagram depicts a hub VNet with key components. Key components including this Azure Bayesian for secure access, the Azure Firewall for traffic inspection, and a VPN gateway express route for cross-premises connectivity, and Azure Monitor for robot diagnostics. Spoke winners are divided into production and non-production categories, with resources subnets hosting virtual machines. So via this hub network, the traffic will flow into the production and the non-production virtual networks. So we are going to build as per this architecture. Uh, so without getting delay, let's get started. So here I have two accounts. One I use for on-premises infrastructure, and the other for spoke production infrastructure. So I create a virtual gateway. This is subnet 172.16.0.0 for the on-premise side. Let me create a VNet for on-prem computer. I choose 10.200.0.0 for on-prem VNet. So I can create energy from here only. I think so. We can create here. So I'll create a pairing between this hub VNet and a computer VNet. I think this can be later changed if any requirement is necessary. We can change here later. By the way, I will create a VPN gateways. So while creating so the AS number as provided by the Azure 65515, we can take a random number also. So I take 65514. We have to provide the sufficient peer address for a BGP IP address. BGP is a background gateway protocol IP address. It should be within the 169.54 network. I choose a random BGP IP address. It should be not conflict with data center or the core center VNet also VNet gateway. While creating, we should be create carefully. It will take some half an hour, I think so, for creating VPN gateway. So by the way, I will make setup in for hub and spoke in another account. So it's already taking minute. I will make it faster. So I'll create a hub VNet for a spoke network. So I create as a network manager RG virtual network name. So this is the core hub VNet for the spoke networks. So the spoke virtual networks. 192.168.0.0. I will create Azerbaijan also, Azerbaijan subnet. Uh, as per architecture, even that firewall management force telling also is there, so we'll create that subnet also. I think I have selected Australia East for on-premise. For this spoke, I have selected Central India. Now I rename as app subnet for production web server VM, and I create an NLSG here itself. I create two of the production spoke one side and two of the non-production spoke. The next I will go for non-production, non-prod one spoke VNet. Non-prod 2 spoke VNet. This I choose IP address as 101. Mm, I think one NFC is missed there. And also we have to create for NSGB for a Bayesian also. For Bayesian so necessary rules should be added. So these other rules should be added, or else Bayesian won't connect. So I'll allow this Azure cloud also. Successfully added. Next, we'll associate this university with subnet, Azure Bayesian subnet. So it will be successfully associated. We have to provide necessary rules to associate, or else it won't associate. Non-production too. So I think this one did not associated. Now it's associated. The remaining under is already associated. So all NSCs are there. I have created Bayesian. Now I'll create a firewall. Core dot fire dot firewall. Firewall policy. I'll add a new firewall policy. Core firewall policy. Let me choose our core hub VNet, and we'll add a new public IP. We'll keep as a PIP. So this management firewall management provides necessary ports tunnel with Azure Firewall. And we have to add a firewall policy as a necessary policy uh, and necessary rules. So let me create a peering between the hub networks and the spoke network. This can be later changed. I I just add a default zone, or I choose later if needed. So we can choose later. So here all pairing has been done. So all pairing are fully successfully synchronized, yeah, connected. Let me go for root table or gateway. So already VPN gateway is created in on-premises side. Yeah. So now we are creating in the spoke side. I choose core hub VNet, and for public IP address name will give core VPN GW. Public IP primary. There will be two public IPs. So we have to give name for two public IP also. One I keep as PIP primary and another PIP secondary. So the ASN number also has been default given by the Azure, but I choose another six. On this PIPA BGP IP address I have given as 169.254.21.4. This I give as 6. The three I have given 3 and 5 in on-premise side. Here I have given 4 and 6. Let me create a root table. Uh, so I'll create root for app subnet 1 and app subnet 2, the two production web servers. The remaining non-production, I think it should be not given because non-production are a background process. So I'm not giving for non-production. I create a root table for production subnets uh, to firewall. This propagate gateway routes I'll keep as S. So we can communicate with on-premises to production spokes, but we cannot communicate with the non-production spokes. So I'm creating rules. Let me go for let me copy this private IP. This is the private IP of the core firewall. So this should be copied. Choose a production one spoken network app subnet, and this is production one, another production two is. So this allows the necessary packets to production one from on premises. We choose production two app subnet. Now I create a routes to core firewall destination type. I choose 0.0.0/0 for destination IP address, and next hope type virtual appliance. Next hope address. This is the private IP of the core firewall. We have to paste here. Now I create Azure firewall policy, network rules. So rules I keep as network collection rule allow. HTTPS, HTTP, and I allow SSH also. But in real scenarios, it may be different. But it won't be same surely as like this. I am keeping all source, all destination, all. So let me create virtual machines VM. I will web server. I will keep name as web server production one. I choose basic. No, none. Already we have created a NIC, so Encrypted Security Group. So I think I keep it none. And we have to create a VM for non-production also. I rename as web server only. Web server non-prod one. Sorry, it's already been 1 hour, so I go as fast I can. Same, I have created the V network, so I can select that VNet for production, one production. So I don't need NIC, sorry, NIC network security group. Non-prod two spoke VNet. So I check we can connect VM with Bayesian. So we have successfully created necessary VMs. So it's already connected like core Bayesian. Just we have to put the username and password. So we can connect even prod 2 also. Prod 2 or non-prod is connected. So I ping to non-prod VM. This is the IP of the private IP of the non-prod VM. So I ping to that non-prod VM. Let me check what happens. So the packets transmitted 0 received. 100% packet loss. So let me create a rule for non-prod. This is because the firewall we have added only the web server prod 1 and prod 2. We did not add a non-prod 1 and non-prod 2, so it won't connect. So if you want connect, we have to select a rule. We have to create a new rule. So I'll create a rule, inbound rule. I want to connect as a simple as ICMP or SSH. Sorry, apt update. I think apt update -y. So it is successfully updated. So we cannot connect to the non-prod one because of firewall. Even we provide a necessary inbound resource, we cannot find that. But we'll check this curl google.com. So it is successfully connected to internet also. This VM production VM. Let me zoom. So core VPN gate was successfully created. Let me check. We can connect to non-prod one. So we have connected to non-prod also. Because of the we have given allow rules. So we have connected. If we not given the allow rules for a non-prod, we cannot connect to non-prod also because of the firewall which we have configured. So this is what we need. We can connect with the non-prod, but we cannot update. So, but by configuring the necessary NS rules, now we can configure with vision. So we'll create a local network gateway. These are the local network gateways should be created. This act as a tunnel between the on-premises and the spoke network. So from the on-prem public IP, I have copied from there and I have pasted here. If you want to connect to on-prem, we have to need the network gateway IP address. And the address space I give as 10.100.0.0, which is the IP of which is that subnet IP of the computer VNet. Let me check once. We have to use slash CIDR notation. I give 16. So advanced, I'll enter the ASN number, which is 65516, and the BGP peer IP address. Let me check once what it is. Uh, uh, not not above one, only below one. The customer your Apipa BGP is 169. So 169.21.3. 65514. This is on on-prem. So we have to create a tunnel 2 also. For tunnel 2 also same ASN number. For tunnel 2 we have to provide a second public IP. 65514. Here there 65514. Yeah, now it's correct. For second tunnel, I copy the second public IP address. The same address space. Here I provide 6551 for on-prem ASN number and BGP peer IP address. Successfully created on the spoke side. So let me create a connection between the VPN gateway and the tunnel. So this is the connection as site to site name. I will select core connector. This is the connection one and with network gateway core VPN. Shared key we can give the password. Enable BGP. Enable BGP because we have provided the custom BGP also. So this BGP number are autonomous, like access DHCP. So we'll provide connection to core VPN gateway network to enable BGP. Let me check the connection or so let me. So I'm creating in on-prem side. This is the on-prem tunnel one. This is the core, the spoke side. So I copy the spoke side public IP of the VPN gateway and add address space 10.0.0 oh sorry 10.1.0.0/9 or we can give 10.0 only. So the ASN should be copied from the spoke side. The spoke we have given as 65516. And the BGP, I'll copy the BGP. This is the first BGP number, 21.4. So here you have to be careful. So I'll create another tunnel to on prub LGW tunnel to, and IP address will copy from the spoke side. Will copy second the public IP address. Will paste in there. So address space we give 10.0.0.0/9. 9 because we the should not conflict with the IP we have in spoke side. The spoke side and on-prem side. So both should be different numbers. If it is same number, it may conflict. So I give yes number I copy from here 35516 and peer BGP peer IP address 21.6. So everything is successfully fully synced, but we have to check once. So everything successfully synced, paired, all paired, all tick mark. Everything is connected. Everything is fully synchronized. So already I said it should be modified. Something should be modified so we can connect without any disturbance. So The next thing I think we have to create VM. In on-prem side also we have successfully paired everything. We can change later if we want. So now I create a VM on the on-prem side. Comp. So I'll make it as a standard. We have already configured energy, so no energy needed. So we have creating VM in the on-prem side. So this on-prem side should connect with the web server prod 1, prod 2, but not non-prod 1, non-prod 2, because it is a background web server. Successfully created. Let me check the connections. So I'll add the connection 1. This is connection 1, and so enable BGP address. This is connection to enable BGP address. It's more than 1 hour, so I'll create it fast. I give a name as Vasanth. Still connection to is on progress. So I'll connect on-prem. You have to provide necessary rules to connect. But I check once. Yeah, we have to provide the NSG inbound security layer. So I'll provide NSG for the on-prem VM. Hello. So now we can connect with on-prem VM. I'll give as SSH. Now it should be connected now. It's successfully connected to the on-prem VM to my local computer. This is my local PC. So for my local, I'm trying from local PC. I have connected my local PC to on-prem VM. So now on-prem VM should ping to the prod one web server, which is we have. Yeah, it's successfully connected. So ICMP. So the connection is successful. This is the 10.1.0.4 is in spoke side. So this is a prod one spoke VNet. So we can check that web server prod one IP address as 10.1.0.4. So we have successfully connected to the on-prem VM. Let me check for prod 2 also. prod. Sorry, this is prod 1. We have to go for prod 2. So we go for well. So this is the 10.2.0.4. So I try once to connect to the on-prem. Sorry, spoke pinged 10.2.0.4. Now it will be connected successfully. So both pro, production spoke when we have connected successfully. This is actually so two different Azure accounts. So we have connected from two different Azure accounts and two different regions because we have selected Australia East and Central India. IP config. Sorry, IP con. Now I try once to connect to the prod non-prod VM. Let me check once. Non-prod one. This is the background web server. So this has to be not connected. We'll check once. 10.100.0.4 ping 10.100.0.4. So 0.4. So the rules which I have configured. Let me check once in network watcher also. So this is successfully connected. Source IP given as 10.1.0.4. Now destination IP address I give as 10.200.0.4. So this is the source to destination, which is the traffic is going through virtual network gateway, VPN gateway. So it's connected. The traffic is passing through the virtual network gateway. So successfully connected. So let me check the cost. We'll check the cost also, and everything is fine. Everything is connected successfully. We did not miss anything. If you want, we can take. You can pair one more VM also, but it doesn't. No needed. So from production one, so we'll check the cost. So for firewall 153, the total 242 cost analysis. 242 rupees. So the firewall is the expensive, more expensive. So it cost 153 rupees, 31, and VNet gateway 44 rupees, remaining base and 33 rupees.